morning to our first receiver, our first delivery. Good morning, Good Life City Trucker. Thank you for joining me. I hadn't seen you before, but I do appreciate it. So, Iowa, I-80, Allatoona, coming up on Des Moines. What a nice, beautiful blue sky day. Temperature is finally up to about 41. We are just making our way down the old road here. James Ewing. Oh, definitely. And I can see the skyline of Des Moines. Definitely the three tallest buildings you're going to have in the city. See those from this distance. Degrees. Oh yeah, buddy. Well, like I've said before, we're heading over here to Avoca, Iowa. We're gonna make this first delivery. We gotta go northeast up to Minnesota, Caledonia, Minnesota, make delivery of this tractor. Tomorrow, Friday, we're going to the John Deere factory in Dubuque, Iowa. We got to pick up 2 bulldozers and a skid steer, like a little bobcat. Springfield, say hi to Home and Marge and Homer for me. So we're going to be, tomorrow we're picking up at the John Deere factory, picking up 3 pieces of John Deere equipment, 2 little small dozers, and a skid steer. We got 3 different deliveries down in Texas to go do. So we got a nice little run. We'll get down to the south now that Texas is not all frozen over anymore. So hopefully we'll get some decent temperatures down there.
Right onto I-80 west toward Council Bluffs.
I believe we're going to Irving, McKinney, and something else. I do not know what that something else is. I did not look. I only listened to it through the speakers. But we have 3 different locations delivered to in Texas. At least we'll be down where it's going to be a little bit warmer and sunny. I did stop by here at Newton, Iowa, just a few miles back. About half an hour up the road here. And we, it's cold, but the wind's not blowing. It's upper 30s, low 40s. So outside with nothing but a t-shirt. That's all and good.
In half a mile, keep right onto I-80 west toward Council Bluffs.
But Avoca, Iowa is out near Council Bluffs, out near, approach Omaha, Nebraska. Just kidding.
Keep right onto I-80 west toward Council Bluffs.
Been to to Avoca many, many times. So we don't have too hard of a day. I mean, straight drive. Des Moines here is probably the hardest part of the day so far. Then we got, once we deliver here, like I said, we're going up to Caledonia, Minnesota, the southeast corner over near Wisconsin. Which we were just at last week. So we were just there last week, made delivery. We made delivery at the same location, which will be my 12th or 13th visit to this receiver. Which makes it easy. I know the roads around there. I know where I can stop if need be. I know how to get in and out nice and quick. They're used to seeing me. Well, they're used to seeing anybody from my company. My company delivers a lot of stuff there. So we just delivered a loader backhoe there, last week. A Case 580M loader with a backhoe. Did that last week. Today, late this afternoon, we're going to deliver this John Deere 5425E tractor. Oh, that's not good. That's definitely not good, not having the heat. Pardon me. Well, hopefully that gets straightened out here soon. Wow, couldn't even put your oversized sign on properly. Wow. Wow. You can just slap it on any way you want. Don't make it straight or even or anything. When you're carrying a combine, you should be able to put an oversized banner on the front of your truck halfway evenly. Like I said, we got Irving, Texas, McKinney, Texas, and one other place. I don't know exactly where. We got 3 deliveries, 3 separate pieces coming from Dubuque, Iowa, the John Deere factory. We will load up tomorrow morning. I don't think we are going to be oversized. I don't think so. But we will see what the blades on the bulldozers, how much I can turn them, how much I can angle them to keep it legal on the truck. I mean, being that I'm putting 2 bulldozers on and a skid steer, a little Bobcat type thing, I would think that they're going to be legal. I mean, they shouldn't be that wide. I shouldn't be over height. I shouldn't be overweight. I don't think I'll be over width. I'd be very surprised if it is. And they're only 30. a blade on that is wider than 8 feet. Shouldn't. But you never know. It could be some weird, specialty thing that they want, a 12-foot wide blade on it or some crap. You never know. If that's the case, I'll have them take the blades off and put on the top deck just to, solve any kind of problem. Because I have an 11-foot top deck on my trailer that any blade that I could need, I could pretty much put on the front of that. Urbandale. Des Moines here. Still got 91 miles to go to our first delivery here. Once we make that delivery, 330 miles up to Caledonia, Minnesota. A lot of back roads here in Iowa. Des Moines here. All the way up into Minnesota on I-35. To the east on county roads, county state roads. We're going to way up into Minnesota and then to Caledonia. To delivery. It's a little bit more efficient to go that way. So that's what we is going to do. So after we turn the corner here, we go from due west to due south. We're going to pass the one Pilot Flying J here that has a Schneider terminal at, which I always thought was weird. Pardon me. This is one of those Pilot Flying J's. It's almost like a 90-degree turn or a 120-degree turn going downhill, and you have to do a hard right-hand turn to get into. I always thought it was a bad entrance for a truck stop. But it is what it is, and you just got to deal with it. Stopped here many times. Then up on Exeter 2, we got the Loves up here, which I've stopped at once or twice. I mean, that's that. You know, the truck, they got a big flight of steps you got to go up. The parking lot, all the surfaces around there, very rough, and it's like, why couldn't you pave this thing properly? So I don't like stopping at that, Loves.
In 2 miles, exit right onto I-80 west toward Council Bluffs.
Alright. So get around, getting around Des Moines, Iowa here. Follow the signs here for Omaha. We're going out. We're going to be fairly close, somewhat close to it. We're going to be on the very west side of Iowa here.
In half a mile, exit right onto I-80 west toward Council Bluffs.
And I-35 is going to continue straight. We're going to peel off to the west.
Speed limit reduced ahead.
Going to take our cruise control off. Let the speed bleed off a little bit. Take off a gear.
Right curve ahead.
We don't want to be flipping over or lose control in the curve. That would not look good. Emerging lane, so we got to make sure we are paying attention. All right, Dallas County, Iowa, and I-35 will of course run south down into Texas. We're going to stay off I-35, I think, on our way down there. Good morning, Angie. GJ Jones, Bull of the Woods. How are things wherever you are? We just passed Des Moines, Iowa here. Like I said, once we get our load over in Dubuque tomorrow, we're heading down to Texas. We're not going to take 35. We'll be a little bit further east. Not much further east, but a little bit further east. We'll probably go ahead and run the stay on the east side of Iowa or west side of Illinois. Probably run down that way. Well, good morning, Chuck. Nashville. And you're heading home. Cool, cool, cool. I was not too far. Got about 46 degrees here. Nice blue, clear skies for the most part. Not too shabby. So 81 miles to our stop. A little bit of chili, don't sound too bad. Boonville. Of course, you gotta do the Fritos. I love Fritos in my chili. You have some in the bowl, and then every time you take a bite, you're putting, you're grabbing some off the top. You got that little bit of crunch. You got that extra flavor, and that's the way I like my chili with Fritos. So about an hour and 10 minutes to our delivery. Hopefully it does not take too long to get unloaded, because I definitely want to get to my second, to my final destination for this tractor. Get that off today. I really want to do that today. Thank you, Angie. I appreciate that. simple Wisconsin. Oh, pardon me. And parking at the Walmart, and I can do a little bit of shopping there. That would be the ideal. Now, I know I can park there. I just parked there last week. But that is the opposite direction that I really need to go. And shopping can wait a couple more days. But either way, you know, it's not a if I go half an hour out of my way, find a decent place to park, that's not a bad place to go. Go up to La Crosse, park at the Walmart. Like I said, I do a little bit of shopping there. I do need to pick up some more printer paper. I'm out of that. I didn't think about that the last time I was there last week. Well, I did think about it, but I forgot. North Raccoon River. So I definitely need the printer paper because that's part of work. I still need to go through my permit book to see what permits have fallen off when I was out of my truck for 3 months. I have my Florida annual. I have my California annual. I have my Georgia amber sticker. Those are the 3 big ones that we have to that they always try to get automatically. DeSoto, Iowa, John Wayne's birthplace. Covered bridges of Madison County. DeSoto. Nice, I'll take that any day of the week. There, yep. Like I said, I've already seen some budding on the trees. So we should be seeing some leaves pushing out here fairly soon. Once I get down into Texas, hopefully we're in a good solid 70s down there. You know, nice, comfortable weather. This wide load up here. It's oversized load. Like this TMC driver up here has a load of steel. I think we passed this guy earlier today before I stopped there in Newton. Yeah, I think it's the same guy. Yeah, that's the same guy I passed earlier. Ready. Westbound, right side, 104. What are they doing up here? They might be doing a little maintenance up here. Yeah, doing a little crack filling. Well, it looks like they're doing a little bit more yapping and talking than they are actually doing work. They don't require you to sit BS all day. Throw the asphalt in the crack, pat it down, and move on. Get the job done. Quit yammering. job as a truck driver, it was a lazy man's job. I mean, I do almost no work. I mean, drive a truck, big freaking deal. That doesn't take that much skill or brain power. Therefore, I can do it. But lifting a shovel full of asphalt and throwing it in a hole in the ground and patting it flat doesn't require that much brain power. You gotta discuss it that much. J Trucking, Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Pretty soon, the cornfields out here have been planted, and fertilized, and amended, and we'll start seeing some growth in there, and all these fields are going to be green. Then it'll be nice driving through here. Riding my butt a little bit too much. Thank you for tailgating. I appreciate it. Idiot. Pardon me. I'm going to say just enough breeze that the windmills are actually doing something, except just wasting time and energy and money. Way to produce energy. Materials, supplies, manpower that goes into building just one of these things and putting it up and operating it. It's, you know, I don't think there's anything but a net loss for many years of perfect operation to justify having these. Not as green or eco-friendly as people like saying. energy they produce is just not. I just don't think they're as necessary as people say. Westbound, right side, 97 over the crest. For small ones, you know, put it on your house, put it on your boat. You know, but the power consumption, the power needs for that are a lot smaller in the generators that are in these windmills. On that scale, you do eventually make your money back. But these big ones like this, I think there was a, you know, Germany today is probably the #1 country for doing wind and solar, but they're always at a net loss for actual production. This past winter, all the gains that came from it were destroyed because they had to de-ice the blades. They had to spend all that money clearing off the solar panels. Big waste. Roy and Becky's Travels, how you guys doing? Hopefully you're still down at Quartzsite there. Welcome to Iowa, I-80. Let's see, what town are we near? We're near Stewart. To Avoca, another 55 miles up the road. Oh, Palm Canyon, okay. So you're right up next, you're either in the mountain or up next to the mountains, right? If I'm remembering Palm Canyon, you're closer to the mountains, right? Appreciate it. Pop back anytime. Remember, Saturday and Sunday, live stream cooking from the truck. So 6 p.m. Eastern approximately. Hopefully we'll see you there. That's a lot more interesting, in my opinion, than watching some idiot go down the road running his mouth. You watch some idiot cook and run his mouth. Lord. All right. So just a little under an hour to our delivery, our first delivery here in Avoca, which is near Council Bluff, which is near Omaha, Nebraska. Make that delivery, come back this way all the way to Des Moines on I-80, get on 35 north, take that up north a little bit, then we're gonna head east to Caledonia, Minnesota. Well, I'm glad. Definitely happy to have people enjoy the cooking thing, because I love to cook, and I love it, you know, sharing that out with everybody. Like I said, you know, if I can get to a Walmart or another grocery store this, you know, tomorrow or tonight, more than likely I will be doing something with some meatballs, a recipe with meatballs. Pardon me. Excuse me, man. Menlo. Like I said before, you know, I could go for some more Swedish meatballs.